Hello, friends, and welcome to Crits and Knits. We had a little bit of technical stuff going on, but we are here and ready to have some fun. This is going to be episode 9 tonight. And of course, I moved things, lost my place. There's my recap. All right. So, last time, the party had a good enough night's sleep and gathered at Mesdrum's boat the next morning to set off on their adventures. Mesdrum tried to use Ignition's die grinder to grind some coffee beans, and then Solace revealed that she had a never-ending flask of coffee. When they arrived at their first stop in Glimmerhold, Dusk managed to negotiate for better room rates by working behind the bar for the evening. Lynn shared some of the results of research she had done the night before about Kelemvor, who appears to be the driving force behind Solace's quest to restore balance in Banna. Also, a ghost told Solace that they had great-grandchildren in Banna who could help. Next. So you all had a reasonable night's sleep. Dusk and Mesdrum shared a room at the inn. Solace and Lynn shared a room. And Ignition set up camp outside in a pretty cool little setup. Morning comes, and the tavern at the inn is really the best place to grab breakfast. It's right there, right downstairs. So Dusk and Mesdrum, you head down. Still fairly early in the morning. Sun is only barely rising. There we go.
Ah, you know, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a little.
just a
Yeah,
little.
but sometimes if I got up early enough, I would catch them just at the tail end of drinking. So it's like nothing ever happened.
Mesdrum, we're gonna have to like not do that.
You don't sleep.
And when I do, I like to sleep in.
You don't sleep. I'm not sure if Iggy sleeps, maybe. I mean, I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
And after this whole, dealing with Kevin, Kevin Moore nonsense, I mean, like, I'm not sure if Solid sleeps either. I might be the only sleeper on this crew.
I highly doubt that.
You're right.
As we are the only ones here right now.
I know for a fact that not being at breakfast doesn't mean you sleep.
You okay.
Ignition.
Get your get your breakfast, get your coffee.
Ah.
You did not sleep at the inn. How did your night go?
I mean, I was in my cozy little hanging cot in the back of my traveling Vardo, for lack of a better term. So I slept great. It's home for me. I travel with my home in a portable hole.
You know, if it works, it works.
I am a faster turtle.
So breakfast is served at the inn. It's actually more of a buffet style. They've got stuff set up on a bar at the side. Um, the bartender from last night is not there. That was an interesting look. Um, yeah, no, she is not there. There is someone else standing at the bar, another tiefling, actually, which is not quite what you expected. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just different than the person that was there the night before. This one is a little bit taller and looks just as worn as the one last night. He looks like he perhaps did not have a great night's sleep, but he's there, a little bit stubbly, a little bit bleary eyed. Clothes are kind of wrinkled, but he's standing there just in case someone wants the hair of the dog to start their day.
Oh, I know that look.
Rough night?
Yeah,
Too much.
I wish. No,
Oh.
the kids kept me up all night.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're teething.
Oh, I do
Oh.
not. I do not know that look at all.
Yeah, yeah, you know the other look.
Yeah, no, this is not a fun up all night. Do you need something? We got ale and wine, orange juice if you are a juice person. We could make a mimosa type thing. Those if you are that kind of morning person.
What's that?
I would love a mimosa.
All right, mimosas it is. Two of them.
Now, what is that?
Yes, you will love it.
And so he turns around and fixes up a couple of mimosas. They are not in fancy champagne glasses. They are in good sturdy mugs. Sets them down on the counter. Enjoy. If you like them a little bit sweeter, there's simple syrup over with the pancakes. There's regular syrup, maple too, but breakfast is
That's all.
included, by the way.
Cool. Dusk, what makes the syrup simple?
The user.
Well, it can never be simple then.
Ignition's going to come into the tavern at about this point, having stowed their Vardo away in the portable hole and generally gotten themselves ready for the day. Their hair is braided at this point, but it is already starting to slip out of the braids as the flames do what they want to do. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. Yep. Good morning.
Oh, you okay there? What you guys drinking?
Mimosas.
Oh,
That
oh,
thing you said.
that is a great way to start the day.
Truly.
Can't say it's bad.
Have you not had one before?
Nope.
I am
Uncultured,
delighted to
I swear.
I am delighted to be here when you're one of the 10,000.
Am I gonna die?
No.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, eventually everyone dies, but
Well, yes, yeah. I mean, like immediately, but okay, good.
Not everybody.
You see the bartender
Um,
looking at you and then realize that he's not actually looking at you. He's sort of looking through you with a completely glazed look.
I'll like do the little wave to try to get his attention.
Yeah, hi. Drink?
Hi, good morning. Could I get one of those mimosas?
Yeah. Yes.
You okay?
I am tired, but I am okay.
Do you need somebody to run the bar while you go sleep?
No, I'm actually the one running the bar so my wife can sleep.
Was she the one last night?
Yes.
Okay, I was helping her. Do you want help?
He looks at the timepiece on the wall. Maybe just like an hour. I mean, if Cola trusted you, I'll tell her though. She'll get mad. This is
Tell her
supposed to be
what?
her time to sleep.
Well, but
Go take a nap in the corner.
she's still sleeping. It is her time to sleep. It's also your
Okay.
time to sleep.
If you need anything, I'll be at the yeah.
Go
And
go. Shoo.
is remarkably trusting, but also not all there. He goes and sits at a table in the back corner and puts his head down on the table, and you are quite certain that he's already asleep by the time you walk around behind the bar.
I'm
Man,
I'm
that poor
going to
man.
I'm going to send my homunculus over to like curl up against the shoulder and do that rhythmic purr that cats do that puts you
Aw.
deeper asleep. Let's see if we can't get away with 2 hours. The others aren't down here yet.
Yeah, no, I can handle this. It's not busy yet.
And it doesn't seem busy. Right now, the three of you are the only ones who are in the tavern. A few minutes later, there's a human woman who comes down the stairs, looks at you behind the bar desk. Goes, I wasn't expecting. Are you new?
Temporarily.
All right. Well, so you wouldn't know my regular. I would like a coffee with about yay much of that, and she points to a bottle of some sort of dark liquor,
Ooh.
and about yay much cream, and about yay much simple sugar, please.
You got it. I want to make this coffee.
All right. I would like you to roll me a performance check.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I do have a D20 on my desk. Hooray.
Yay!
The only time I'll need it today. Performance, you say?
Yes.
I got a 23.
All right.
Damn.
She sips her coffee concoction and says, You do this even better than they normally do. I like this. You're gonna remember this for next time, right?
Of course I will.
Right, good. And
Hmm.
she sips her
What's your
coffee.
name?
Me.
Yeah.
Hold on while I open my my piece of thing here. My
The question
brains.
that makes every GM swear under their breath at you.
Yeah, I have it. I just didn't pull it up yet. My list. Hannah.
Kana. Gotta remember it for next time I make your coffee concoction.
Hmm. Please do.
When she walks away, Dusk will turn around and take a sip of her mimosa as she pulls down her mask and then puts it back and turns back around.
Ignition is in the process of filling up a plate with what you can confidently say is more food than you've ever seen someone that small eat.
And it is an excellent selection of breakfast foods. Better than you see at most taverns, I would think. There are waffles, there are pancakes, there is so much bacon, there is ham, there is a wide selection of fruits, all the good, sweet, high carb breakfast things, and bacon.
And bacon.
Bacon. It's very important.
They'll sit at the bar so they can keep Dusk company and tuck into the massive pile of food. Do you need any food?
No, I'm okay for now.
Okay. Whenever you're hungry, just let me know. I'll bring you a plate. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Do we think that they cooked all of this?
Do you want me to go see if they have ghosts in the back?
I mean, I'm really curious about who's good. This is a massive amount of food, and it's really good.
It is a massive amount of food.
I think she steals a piece of bacon off of your plate
Oh yeah.
and then does the thing where she turns around and puts it in her mouth and then like chews as she puts the after she puts the mask back up.
Yeah,
If you're doing
Mez
that,
is pro now.
if you're doing that for my benefit, you don't have to. Just saying.
It's more
Entirely
for
your level of comfort, but I'm not going to be
everybody
bothered.
else's comfort.
Certainly not my comfort.
No. You
Yeah,
saw
Mez
me
doesn't know
before
what
the
to eat.
mask, so.
Mez doesn't know what to eat. He's like, there's so much stuff. Uh,
Start with whatever smells best to you at this exact second.
um, I'll just make a sandwich. That's what I'll do. Yeah, pancake, some ham, stuff some other stuff on there, another pancake. Yeah.
That is an incredibly innovative way to make a sandwich. I would have never thought of that. But you're right. Pancakes are basically just a kind of bread.
Yeah. See, I'm innovative, Dusk. You hear that?
Don't stroke his ego. The most indecisive captain I have ever seen.
I just made a great decision. This sandwich.
Dusk. Actually, all three of you can roll me perception.
Oh God, okay.
Oh man, that thing I'm famously good at.
Discretion.
I love that movie. Like side tangent. Most people don't know about it anymore, and I love that movie.
Sorry, that is from my home D&D game.
Mm,
Oh snap! 27. Oh my god.
damn.
Okay.
I have never rolled this well perception ever.
23.
15.
Hey. I don't think Ignition hears it. But the other two, you hear some very off-tune humming coming from what appears to be behind the bar. Like maybe in a kitchen. There's a door.
Ignition's
that?
too busy going through their pile of food.
Hey, Dusk, you hear that?
Yes, of course I hear that.
For what?
There's off-tune humming.
I'm gonna go peek.
Okay. As you do, get the door open just a little sliver. You smell first more food. And it smells good. And you hear the humming get a little louder because you've opened the door. And then it changes from humming to full-on singing. It is not skilled singing, but it is very cheerful. It's a little muffled, and you see a very large humanoid standing at what appears to be a stove. You see the back of him, or her, you're not sure yet. There's some long black hair. They're very muscular and well built, but fully like long sleeves, long pants, shoes. You see the ties of an apron around the back. And as you're watching, they're still singing. Give a little shimmy, little butt wiggle,
I'm gonna step into the kitchen.
and they do a little spin. And as they're spinning, they spot you and freeze. Oh, you're not supposed to be back here. Who are you? Hi.
Good morning. My name is Dusk. I'm helping.
Hi, Dusk. I'm Sen. I work here.
San?
Sen.
Sen.
Sen. Yeah. Sen. Hi.
I liked your song.
Oh, thanks. And you can see little baby tusks poking up. His skin has a sort of greenish tinge. He's very clearly a half orc.
Uh,
Do you need something? Do we need more bacon? That always goes first, the bacon.
She looks back towards the pile of food.
Not yet.
Okay. Can I help you?
No, I just heard you singing and wanted to see who it was.
Oh, it's me. Sorry,
It's
if I'm
nice to
too
meet
loud,
you.
let me know. I can stop.
No, you sing till your heart's content. I got curious. I'm sorry I scared you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're new. The town?
Yes. Yes.
Why are you here? Like, working? Are you a
Uh,
bartender? Is that your trade?
sometimes.
Are you an adventurer?
Yes.
I always wanted to be an adventurer. And I always wanted to be a cook. Can't really do both. I mean, you can, but I hear adventurers don't get really good kitchens most of the
They don't.
time.
Usually it's out on the road and you have like a little campfire, and if you're with some people who don't know how to make a fire, it's a whole problem.
Yeah, no, I like my stove. Look, it's a nice stove. It's the Model 2000.
That's a very good stove.
I take very good care of it. And
You should.
you can see that it is gleaming despite being very well used. It looks like it's still spotless except for a
Did you
few current bacon splatters.
did you get it new?
I did. I saved up for years.
That's amazing. Well, everybody is loving the food. I'm so sorry. I'll let you get back to it, but if you need a break, let me know.
Oh, you cook? Could we cook together? I love cooking with other people.
I am not a good cook.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Are you a good
But
adventurer?
yes.
Could you do an adventure for me?
Sure. What kind of an adventure?
Well, it sounds silly, but
Nothing is silly.
someone stole my favorite ladle and I'm very sad.
Who stole your favorite ladle?
Well, I don't know, because if I knew, I'd just go punch them and I'd get it back.
That's fair. When was the last time you saw it?
2 days ago.
Okay, were there any, like, mischievous people lurking around your kitchen?
No one really lurks. I had a flower delivery and a vegetable delivery. And I was making soup. Such good soup. Now I don't have a ladle. You have to
Was
use a
your ladle...
spoon. It doesn't work with a spoon. You can't get all the liquid.
No.
You just get the
No.
chunks, and the chunks are good. But that's more for a stew. With the soup, you want the juice, the liquid, the broth, all of that good. Can't get with. Can you get my
It's
ladle?
true. I will see what I can do to find your ladle. Was that
Okay.
the only two people you saw that day? Were the vegetable delivery and the flower delivery?
He thinks about it for a moment. I think so. And then the bartenders, the owners, they were here too. They had their babies too that day. That was a lot. It was
Oh.
very loud.
Could the babies have taken the ladle?
I don't think so. They're not tall enough to reach the stove, and it's very hot. I would have heard if they got the ladle and spilled soup all over themselves.
That's true. That's true.
Also, they are, well, I was going to say they don't have teeth yet, but I think they're getting there.
That's what I was being told. That's why I'm helping.
That's very nice of you.
I try. Well, you do the cooking, I'll find your ladle. I have some friends that'll help me. Is it
Okay.
okay if I do this here in a little bit because we're letting the other bartender
Oh,
take a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of a nap?
No, let Coca sleep, and when he wakes up,
Adorable.
then we can.
We will
I
find your ladle.
maybe if it's after breakfast, I can help. Can I
I
go
would
and then
love
venture?
that. Yeah. You'll know where all these places are so that we can find them together.
Okay. And he smiles, and it's if you were anyone other than Dusk, you'd probably be terrified by his smile. It's very big and very tusky and toothy. But he looks very happy.
He's fucking adorable, Danny. If anything ever happens to this man, I will find you.
Okay. So, you
Oh
head
no,
back
we've
out
already
front?
adopted an NPC.
That's more than what Dusk has done with the rest of this party.
That's true.
Valid.
That is super true. I'm not even adopted.
No.
All right, Dusk will come back out. Is there a line of people at the bar waiting for me to make their concoctions?
No, actually, no one has come down since
Oh.
the woman.
Cool. So I got us a quest.
Wow. We came
Yeah.
we came in for breakfast and we leave with a quest.
Yeah, we
All
have to
right.
find the cook's ladle. What?
We can go buy another one.
It's his favorite ladle.
You know what? Fair. That's on me.
The rest of
What are our clues?
He was visited by 3 ghosts. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I've heard that story. Ghost stories around the winter holidays. Tradition.
Yes, he was visited by the vegetable delivery person and a flower delivery person and the bartenders and their kids, but he doesn't think the kids have it.
Does
He's
he
also
think
gonna come with us, so we have to wait until after breakfast to do this.
That's unfortunate. Kids love taking shit.
It's true.
and hiding it in weird places?
But he says that they're not tall enough to reach it, and he would have heard if they spilled soup all over themselves. Though I don't know if that's completely true because they are tieflings.
As she points to the dad who's asleep.
Oh yeah, I spilled all kinds of stuff on myself when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, you're a tiefling.
Yep. I mean, it hurt a little, but like not enough to stop me.
Well, and also, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that even tiefling children tend to have at least a little bit of magic. Maybe they figured out how to float it down to them.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. Some of us come with little like magic hand and blowing stuff up and ghost lights. It's a real bag.
Kids
What?
are already a challenge, and then you add magic.
You were a menace as a child, weren't you? You're a menace as a fucking adult.
Am I ever? Hmm.
Ah, well, a cute menace at least.
Disgusting.
We should find this ladle.
Not yet. Eat your sandwich breakfast thing.
I did. I'm having another one.
Amazing.
So
Refill on mimosas.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly gonna get these two drunk before we go on our fetch
This-
quest.
I would like
This
them
might
to
be
both
luck.
roll me Constitution
great.
saves. And we're looking for 12 or more to be sober.
Oh, 21.
14.
All right.
Perfect.
You try, but you don't get them drunk.
Yeah, Ignition has stupid metabolism.
They don't get drunk, but they both get to the point where they're willing to go on a search for the cook's favorite ladle. How's that? Maybe not something they would have done fully sober, but this morning it sounds like a good plan.
We've got nothing better to do until Lynn and Sola show up.
I will re-steal a ladle. Sober.
From a child.
From a child. How dare you?
Well, the rest of the hour-long nap passes without too much excitement. Oh, you let him sleep for 2 hours.
Correct.
All right. Well, the 2 hours pass without too much excitement. A few more people come down and have their breakfast. A few order coffee. A few order ale. No one else has a complicated coffee order like that first woman, but she does come up for a second one.
I make it for her perfectly.
She smiles and slips you a silver.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, my first piece of money.
And around the end of that second hour, the tiefling in the corner sits up and rubs his eyes. Gives a bit of a yawn and stretch. Thanks, that was really good. Was
You're
everything
welcome.
okay? Did anyone refuse to pay or anything?
Nope.
All right. Great.
Could you imagine if I was just like, oh, they were supposed to pay me?
I was half expecting that. Right.
Well, he said it was included, so.
The breakfast was, yes.
Oh, the alcohol. Whoops! He didn't specify.
Even
I'm
not.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you did you want another drink in payment?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
We're actually gonna help your cook go
Oh.
find his favorite ladle. One
Oh,
of your kids didn't take it as like a mischievous prank or something.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can stop by and ask. The house is just out back. If you go out the front door, turn around, it's right behind. We've got a back door, but I'm not sending you into the house that way. You're gonna have to knock.
Oh,
Don't
no, that's
surprise my
fair.
wife by walking in. She will
No.
hurt you. The kids might hurt you too if you just show up. They're not great with strangers.
No, we'll be polite.
Okay. No, you are fantastic. If you just walked into the house, it would be a problem.
No.
Okay.
Even if we were to go through the back door, I would knock.
Okay. Yeah, if you can help Sen find his ladle, that would be great. I told him that he could just buy a new one. And he's
That's what I said.
It's his favorite ladle.
well, that's what he said is his favorite, and something about his grandpa whittling it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
It's got some
Oh,
sentimental
that's
values.
yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Okay, yeah. Well, thanks for helping him.
He's gonna come with us, so I hope that's not a problem.
Oh, yeah, no. And he looks over. The food has been restocked a couple of times. It's enough to get through that last little bit of mourning, and really, once it's done, it's done. And
Do you mind if we set 2 plates off to the side for our 2 companions who are being lazy as fuck?
oh, yeah, no, that's fine. If you want to leave them with me, I'll put them behind the bar, and I can. Yeah.
Dusk will get 2 plates and fill them with fill. She'll put enough food on there that she thinks they'll have enough, not as much as Ignition.
Okay.
I feel like Lynn eats like a bird.
Either a bird or leg ignition. There's not going to be an in
One
between.
of the two. It
Yeah.
is one of the
No,
two.
you're right. So she'll look at the plate and be like, she did it for bird, and then she's like, fucking more just in case.
Right. As you're finishing that up, Ken comes out of the kitchen. He's not wearing his apron anymore. He's hung that up, and uh, his hair is sort of cleaned up. It's not quite as in his, well, it wasn't in his face because he was cooking, but it's not. It doesn't look like he's been working it over the stove. It like he's brushed it again and tied it back a little bit neater. Uh, he gives you that terrifying smile again. Hi.
I love him.
Hi. So,
Oh, hi.
these are my
hey.
2 traveling companions,
Hi.
Ignition and Mezzy.
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 Hi, Mezzy.
Mezzy.
Hi, Ignition.
Hey,
I'm-
I'm Mezzy. That's me.
I'm Sen. You're gonna help me?
Yep. Mezzy's gonna help you.
I love it. Thank you. Where do we start?
So, I think we should ask the children just in case. Just like a hello, and maybe they've seen it. Like
Okay.
the other Coda?
Coca.
Coca, sorry.
What? Yeah,
Uh,
Coca. And he points to the tiefling at the bar.
We've talked to Coca, his wife.
Oh, Cola.
Cola, sorry. Uh,
How very fortunate that two people who are in a relationship also have very similar names.
Yeah, sometimes people get tired when they're naming things. They just take suggestions from the chat.
Can't imagine what that's like. Couldn't be me.
Mm. Never seen this chat, but I'll have to keep aware.
The kids are all saying it these days. They'll just say randomly, "Hey, chat, what do you think?" I don't know.
Kids are weird.
Kids are so weird.
So, we're starting at the house?
Sure, yeah. And then
Okay.
we can go see the flower person and the vegetable person.
Okay. Okay. Do you should I lead the way or do you want to?
Do you want to
Sure.
lead the way? This is your first adventure.
Is my
That's
first
true.
adventure. Okay.
And the kids know you, so.
Oh yeah. They call me Unk.
Oh, that's
Danny, I
precious.
That's
swear to
that's pretty great.
God,
That's pretty great.
if we come back to this town and you've killed this orc man, I will find you. I will be Liam Neeson in this situation.
Oh goodness.
I mean, you have her address.
So he leads you out the bar, around the corner, to what looks like it might be too small a home for this tiefling family, but it's right behind the bar. So he knocks on the door, and it takes a minute, and you hear the screeching of children. And after a moment, the tiefling bartender from last night opens the door, and she looks tired as well. Oh, hi. And then you hear the screams of Unk! Unk! And 3 little tieflings push towards the door and get past their mother's legs and grab onto the half-orc's legs, holding onto him, and he does the almost like a horsey ride where they're sitting on his foot and he lifts his feet up one at a time, and then the third one is uppy, 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 and he picks them up and gives them a little toss. Hi. We wanted to ask the kids about the ladle. Oh, yeah, sure. You all want to come in? And she steps away and sort of like holds the door open so that you can come inside if you'd like.
I mean, would you prefer us to do this out here so that the kids could run some, like, energy off?
It would be lovely if you don't mind.
We
don't
do
know.
not mind.
Okay. Yeah. Sen, do you want to play with them? Okay.
Do you want to sit down?
Yes. And there's a little chair on the porch, and she's just gonna flop into it. Right, so you wanted to ask about the, ladle.
Yeah, we're just trying to find where it went. And, you know, kids can be mischievous and just, like, grab things. We're not saying they stole it, we're just saying they're
yeah.
playing a game.
We actually, this was the first thing I did when I heard that a ladle was missing, is I went through the house. I went to all of their hiding spots. Got a lot of hiding spots between the 3 of them. I didn't find it. And we did actually sit them down, tell them that Unc was very sad that his ladle was missing. And if they knew where it was, they could make him smile again. You can see how much they love him. And he is just out there running around with them, chasing them, picking them up and throwing them up and down, and just having a grand old time. This big old half-orc with these little tiny, they look to be maybe 2 years tops, little tiefling kids.
Are they trip?
Yeah.
Are they do they look like triplets?
They do.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Lord.
Sweet Jesus. Yeah, Mesrim just
Oh.
watches this the care that's being taken to these tieflings with an odd look on his face, just like, it's nice, but also like, it's nice but also uncomfortable, but also nice. Like,
So I checked. If you want to come in and take a look too, you can, but I'm pretty sure we don't have.
We trust you. We're not here to, like, interrogate or anything. He wanted to go on an adventure. We're adventurers, so we were like, oh, we'll look into it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. She smiles at you again. That same sort of something a little bit off smile that she had last night. So nice talking to her. Sorry.
If Sen looks like he's flagging, Ignition is gonna go and start producing flame and playing and like building little models and figurines with it to like do little fire puppet shows.
Can you roll me a performance, please?
Okay.
Just see how enthralled these ones are.
Ha! Rolled a nat 20 for a 21.
A nat 1 would have set their fucking yard on fire.
That would have been
Whoosh.
funnier, but
whoosh.
Sen did look like he was starting to lose a little bit of steam, despite being this big hulking fellow. He three little ones is a lot, and they are fascinated by the fire. Absolutely fascinated. They're watching your every move. They're watching your fingertips. They're reaching out for it. And of course, being tieflings, it doesn't seem to bother them that much to be playing in and around the fire.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
I imagine it's a little bit of singeing around the around the fingertips now and again, but nothing to be concerned
Yeah,
about.
with that 21, you are playing very safely with them.
Yeah.
I remember my first fire.
Did you burn down a building?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh,
The answer is yes.
yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that's not wood anymore. As soon as I knew on the way, we started switching out everything. You know, they're great. 3 at a time. I recommend.
I mean, I don't think you had much of a choice if I know anything about biology.
No, but boy, if you can avoid it.
Can't have kids.
I'm sorry or good for you. Whichever
I
you
don't
would like.
I don't know how I would feel if there was a mini me rolling around.
Well, you have been really nice these last 24 hours that I've known you. So a mini would probably not.
Eh.
Eh. Sen comes up to where everyone but Ignition is sitting. So, I don't think the kids have it. So should we go somewhere else?
Yeah. Which is closer, the flowers or the vegetable delivery?
Oh, the flower guy.
Okay, let's go see the flower guy.
Okay. Yeah, and he leads the way over to the little deeper into town. And it's looking a little more populated. Um there's some more shops. There are some warehouses, and he leads you to a warehouse. And as you get closer, you can hear the sound of grinding. This is where my flour comes.
Oh, flower.
Oh.
Yeah, for my pancakes and waffles.
I was
Bread.
thinking flower.
No, I absolutely thought exactly the same.
I cook. I wasn't.
I also cook, and my first thought was, "Oh, how lovely! People are sending him flowers."
No.
I was thinking about double aught fine grain flour. Like,
Is that the gift to send you instead of flowers?
yes.
So he stops outside the door. I've only been here once before to set up the delivery. Um I I don't remember if I'm supposed to knock.
You know what? I'll knock. Ding.
Or if there's a bell?
There doesn't seem to be a bell on the outside. It takes a couple of minutes, but someone comes to the door. And it's a halfling who looks up at you all, and he's got everything about him has just like a little bit of a white sheen, a little bit of white powder.
Ah, cocaine.
Or, flour. Whatever.
Listen.
But he looks up and says, hi. How can I help you?
Hi. So our friend
Oh,
is missing a ladle.
yeah, Sen from the Tiefling Tavern. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you happen to accidentally pick it up when you delivered your flour?
A ladle.
Yeah.
And he thinks for a minute.
Describe it, Send.
Oh, it is this big, and it's scoopy, and it's made of a very nice hardened wood. It's got sort of a black color to it because it's been so fire hardened. It's very, very smooth. It's very good for soup. And the halfling wrinkles his nose and then like wipes at his face a little bit. The flour scoop? No, it's a ladle.
Can we see your flour scoop?
Yeah, come on in. Oh, wait. First stop. Important. And you walk into like a little, it's not really, it's the front office of the place. You can hear things grinding in the back. There's another door, and every so often there's like a little poof of white dust coming out from under the door. And he rummages around in this closet and pulls out 4 big, long cloaks and hands them to all of you. He shakes them out a little first. Right, put these on.
For the flower cult that we're about to join?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
Yeah, don't ask those kinds of questions.
to protect your clothes, because we're going in where all the flour is. You want to look like this the rest of the day?
I
Okay.
Ooh, I actually probably shouldn't go in there.
Oh, he looks a little bit
Did you-
horrid.
Did you know
Yeah.
that compressed flour can explode? Or
Yeah.
I wish you hadn't said anything. This would have been a whole different kind of adventure.
He does a double take. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't come in.
No, I'm gonna stay out here.
Yeah, good plan. Okay.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah, the rest of you could come on this way. And he leads you into the factory area, and you can see there are 2 very big grinding wheels going in the background, and lots of little pulleys and little cart tray things of ground up flours traveling along. It's very high tech looking for what you would expect. This is not a very high tech town, but this whole system is pretty fancy. But he takes you across the floor and over to a series of big drums, and each of them has a different scoop sitting on top of the drums. And one of them looks a lot like a ladle. And Sen's eyes light up. I think that's my ladle. Dusk, I think that's my ladle. Dusk, did you find my ladle?
I found your ladle!
And the little halfling goes, oh, sorry. I guess it must have got into the bucket when I was doing your flower transfers. It looked like it looks not all that different than a lot of my scoops. You see a lot of his scoops do have kind of long handles. Yeah, sorry, man. Here you go. And Sen takes it and like cradles it to his chest. Thank you.
I
All
swear to
right.
God, Danny. I swear to fucking God.
First one on the chopping block. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And the halfling is just kind of amused by all this. Right, yeah, come on, I'll take your cloaks back. And takes you back out to the little front room, takes your cloaks, hangs them up. Now, if you ever need flour, remember, Finley's Flowers, that's the place to come.
Finley's
got
flowers.
White flour, bread flour, wheat flour, rye flour, all the flours you need. Fresh ground daily.
All right.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. See ya next week, Sen. Okay.
How was your first adventure?
It was a success.
It was a success.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
it was.
Oh, and when you have a successful adventure, you get paid. And I have something for you.
Okay.
But we have to go back to the inn.
Sure.
Okay.
We go back to the end.
Sure.
All right. Wait here. And he goes into the kitchen, still clutching his ladle. And you hear some bumping around back there, and Coca's looking at you and looking at him. Good job.
Found the ladle and it wasn't your kids.
Even better. And Sen comes out holding what looks like just a big stick. I only have one. I don't want to break it in three because then it's not. It's a good stick. And he holds it out.
Okay.
Here's a good stick. And thank you very much for your help finding my ladle.
I
Oh, yeah,
take the
love a good stick.
stick.
I love a good stick.
Okay. Any of you with Arcana can roll Arcana. At this
Do I
thing.
have? I have a magic baby.
That is
I mean,
that is
I
not
do
me.
not.
I
But
don't have proficiency in it, but I have very high intelligence, so I do have a modifier in it.
That's also not me.
Same. I have.
Do you have any magic? If you've got magic at all,
Yes.
I will let you roll
Artificers.
Arcana. Okay, yes. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll Arcana.
Warlock.
This die is real tired of being part of the Delta Green pile because that's the second nat 20 in a row.
Yo.
25
Okay.
for Arcana.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Dusk, you think it feels like maybe more than just a stick? But Ignition, you know it's more than just a stick. It is a staff that can be attuned to by a spellcaster.
Can I see that?
I hand it over.
I'm gonna like turn it in my hands and see if I can identify any runes or markings that might give me an idea of what kind of staff this is, recognizing that I won't get a full thing without casting like identify or something
Right.
similar.
With that natural 20, I'll let you do an investigation to see what other details you can glean. Because it is
Sure.
very much a magical staff, not just a good stick.
You are not going to believe this.
Is that another 20?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know any...
Which is a 25.
What languages do you know, Ignition?
I speak Common and Primordial.
Okay. So you don't know the symbols that are on it, but you sort of recognize them just from your travels because you are a traveler.
Oh, yes.
And some of them seem to be like a thieves' cant.
Mm.
And as you're feeling it, it feels safe. Like you feel safer holding it.
Okay. They're doing like the mental Rolodex of all the magical items that they know from having studied them for infusions, trying to figure out if they know what this might be.
You know what? With those 220s,
that was a crit and a confirmed crit, which
Yeah.
we don't do in this system, but it's hilarious anyway.
you're looking at it, you're running your fingers up and down it, and you feel like this is an item, a staff that is used for travelers. And can help them. You feel like it's got the ability to help you detect magic.
Hmm.
And as you're looking at it, you're remembering the story about this long, long gone wizard who had this magical traveling staff that he never let out of his possession and used it to roam the whole world, took it with him everywhere, from town to town, country to country, traveling overland and overseas. And eventually, when he returned home to tell everyone about what he'd found in his travels, he accidentally summoned a demon. And that demon managed to steal the staff, kill the wizard, and also wipe out the entire city.
Whoa.
And that staff had been lost for a good long time. But you're pretty sure that might be the staff that's in your hands now.
Holy shit. Yeah, Ignition's very good at only showing the emotions that they want to show on their face. So it's kind of a little breach of that their eyebrows start crawling up toward their hairline as they realize what they're holding. Well, a very good stick indeed.
Yeah, I hope you like it. It's good for walking.
Thank you.
It sure is.
Well, thank you very much. And I I can also make you lunch if you'd like.
That would be wonderful. I'm starving.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I could eat. I could eat.
Okay, I'll make you good lunch. And he disappears into the back and starts making lunch. As you realize that Lynn and Solace are sitting in the tavern, staring at you. And I'm sure they're about to ask you, what the fuck, where have you been? But that's where we're going to stop for tonight. And we are going to, of course, get things swapped over so that we can pass on and talk about our knitting at least a little bit. And just hang out. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Hello. We're all heavily weighted to one side of the screen tonight. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Yep.
That's what happens when we got people out doing, life things. It's fine. But we're here. We both have knitting, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm practicing not knitting so tightly. It's not going well. Uh
But that's what practice is for.
yeah. So this isn't really going anywhere. This is really just like, practicing cast-ons, practicing not knitting so tightly because I feel that has been a real blocker, God, blocker until I work in tech. Um it's been a real blocker to my projects is that like eventually I knit so tight that it's hard to actually make my next row or like get my next thing done.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just like go with the flow, knit loosely, maybe I should get high, I don't know. uh
It's one of those things that just it takes practice to get down the rhythm that works for you and the tension that works for you and the way to hold the yarn that keeps you from pulling too tight. Yeah, it's just all doing. The more you do, the easier it feels. But I will say the entire first project that I did, I was fighting every stitch. And my first project was a scarf, a big, long, giant scarf that took years to actually get through. And I fought every stitch of that.
the yarn would squeak. Ugh. Jeez.
Ooh, yeah, that is tight knitting. Oof.
Yeah, so I figured that I should take some time to just mindlessly, knit, and not knit so tight and just try to like, figure out my rhythm because I think I have finished a few things, but I think that, it's been an impediment to just like, get to like, my 20th row, 30th row, whatever. And it's like, uh, uh, uh,
Yeah.
you know, that sound like the end of like, the end of an episode of Buffy, just, arg. It's like,
Yep. Yep. I've been working on two things. Yes, two things. Both socks. So the first is I'm doing them all two at a time. This is actually I shall hold them this way. They're the cuff, and I've turned the heels for this pair of socks. This is the Dark Side socks. This is a pattern by Lisa K. Ross. It's one of her Star Wars patterns from 2024, and I cast them on in October of 2024. They've got a really cool pattern at the top of the cuff, and it's I managed to keep it nice and stretchy. And yeah, I'm just on the gusset decreases, so decreasing at the bottom of the foot. I've just got to knit the foot and then a toe. And I feel like that should be easy enough to do. I just have to remember to pick these ones up. But they're patterned, so it's not like just pick it up and mindlessly knit. I have to actually look at the pattern to make sure I'm not fucking it up.
So like where's the good medium for that? Because like, my constant battle is socks. It's like,
Mhm.
so I'm knitting socks and socks should be tight, right? Like
Yes. Yeah, you want
right, but
a tight fabric there, but you want it to maybe be tight because you're doing it on small needles, not tight because you're yanking the yarn so tight. So in my knit group that I go to, there's a woman who's a very, very tight knitter. And the rest of us tend to knit our socks on US 1 needles. And she knits hers on 2 or 2.5. And her socks come out as tight as ours because she's pulling tighter on the yarn, but she's using a larger needle. So if she'd been using the ones, it would come out friggin' bulletproof. She tried that once. They were too small, they were bulletproof. The fabric was not flexible at all. And she figured out that going up a couple needle sizes, even though she was still knitting tightly, the fabric that it made was loose enough to be comfortable for socks. So it's not so loose that you can see through it, but that might be something. If you just stay a tight knitter, you might just have to go up a needle size or two so that your things fit properly. And that's fine. That's what Gauge is about, because everyone knits differently. And so, designers put a gauge and you swap out your needles until you get to that gauge.
yeah, these are a 7.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually been hard to find these square needles lately.
Yeah,
I really,
the
I
cubics are
really,
hard to
yeah,
find.
I really like them.
Hmm.
Because things don't slip as easily when I don't want them to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Um, those are what, Knitter's Pride?
these
Also
are
Knit Pro
collage,
collage. Okay.
college. Yeah, let me look them up. Collage with a K.
Okay. I have used the Knitter's Pride cubics, but they're Knit Pro now. Knit Pro. Those might be a little late now, but they're a little bit easier to get overseas because I want to say they're a UK company. But yeah, you might
Yeah,
want to look for the cubics. And I want to say Xiaogu has had square ones in the past as well.
yeah. The collage was. I think I bought my first pair at the Fiber Fest a
Right.
few years ago. Um, they had a big sign like they make knitting needles for veterans because they have a lot of
Hmm.
they have a lot of issues with arthritis.
Right. I'm on the Knit Pro website now, and ooh, they've got a new ginger set of cubics that are a wood in a rich earthy brown, glides effortlessly across all wool types. They look really nice, actually. So they've got those. They've got their
'Cause
Nova
these are
cubics, which are metal, and then they've got their J'adore cubics that are a lavender color.
you said it's from Knit Pro, you said?
Knit Pro, yeah. I believe their website is knitpro.eu.
Yep, there they are.
Really liked their carbons. Look at them. Those are carbon
I
fiber.
yeah, I think also I wish that somebody would make um because I find that a lot of the cubic needles are that are like non-circular are double pointed, which I don't want.
Right. So you want just like straight needles that are cubics.
I mean, that'd be great, but like, beggars can't be choosers. Unless I'm out here making my own needles.
Yeah. Which, I suppose you could do, but that's a lot of fiddly work. Trying to get them exactly the right size is kind of a pain. They have. Now we're both just searching.
Now we're looking for needles, y'all.
Knit Pro does have J'adore cubics in single pointed needles.
Oh, there we go.
So
Boom.
you could get single pointed cubic needles. And they also have their Novas, which are the metal ones that are cubics as well. So you have options. They just might be an arm and a leg in shipping, but honestly, sometimes it's worth it to get the good product that you like. Speaking of products we like, I'm also working on these. You can see now that they are definitely not the same yarn. I mean, they're the same yarn. It's not the same striping pattern. So this is the anti-muon colorway of String Theory Colorworks. This is one of her isomer sets. So they're the same colors, but slightly different patterns, like the thick and the thin are alternated. And these are going nice and fast. I'm having a lot of fun working on them. The mismatched stripes means that I can't wear them, but I will be giving these to my husband. They're bigger socks than I would normally wear anyway. Um, but I'm loving this yarn. And this is actually our final week of having String Theory Colorworks as our featured fiber friend. So if you still want to get yarn from her with our little discount, the code is you go to store.selfstriping.com/discount/mathrocks15, and that will get you 15% off your orders of a String Theory Colorworks. So when we come back in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have a new featured fiber friend, and I'm kind of excited about that. But we're not giving it away yet.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. You'll have to come back in 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm pushing to finish both of these pairs of socks in the next 2 weeks or so, because I'm part of this knit work, and it's a quarterly session, and this session's challenge was to finish up whips. Like, that's a thing that I need to do. That was like my main purpose in joining, was to have additional motivation to finish up what I'm working on, because good grief, I've still got a lot of whips. And I finished a bunch of things. I started a few new things, but I finished a bunch. And I really want to get 2 more sets of socks knocked out, because I want to get them done just so that I can have them off the needles. I can put the needles back into where they belong, where they live, my needle storage. I can put the project bags back in my cabinet, and I can have a little bit more space in the cabinet. And then I found out that there's another pregnant one at work. So I've got another baby blanket. I've got 2 baby blankets left to knit. I can do it. I keep telling myself that. Got about 4 weeks for one and probably 6 weeks for the other. So I can do 2 baby blankets in 4 to 6 weeks, and 2 pairs of socks and maybe a slipper.
I'm sure you could.
It's just that all the other stuff happens, like life happens. And I've been working on cleaning out my office slash craft room as I'm trying to make it into more of an office. Um, but that means that I'm like unearthing old stuff. Like I found the yarn for a blanket for one of my nieces that I bought in 2015. I'm like, oh, I could start on that. I need to do other things before I start on a new blanket. And then I found the yarn that I'd bought for a design that I have in mind. Oh, I could design that shawl. No, I have another shawl design still in progress, so I need to finish up what I'm working on before I start new things. And we're trying. Boy, it's so easy to start new stuff. Plus then the yarn's not on the floor anymore. It's in a project bag, which is sitting on the floor. It's fine. I'll get there.
We'll get there.
Have you had any other fun adventures to talk about, or any other
I
stuff you've made?
I went to Ireland about a month ago. Well, not a month ago. It was like a few 3 weeks ago, so almost a month at this point. That was fun. Honestly, I saw so many sheep and did not see a ton of yarn stores, which was crazy,
Yeah,
right? It's like, oh, where are the yarn stores? There were plenty of yarn. There were plenty of yarn coated gifts, like a bunch of like sheep stuff or like
right.
little itty bitty knitted things, or a lot of things using the word EWE, but not a lot of yarn stores, which I found a little odd,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, you would think that with so many sheep around, you would have more stores selling the yarn.
Found plenty of places that were willing to sell me the things made out of yarn. I bought a really nice sweater that it was entirely too hot to wear.
Of course, yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I found plenty of like textile places, wool emporiums, places to buy things made from wool, but not places to buy the wool.
Okay then. Yeah, I none of my knitter friends live in that area, so I can't really ask them, if it's just like hidden, only locals know about it.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I went from Dublin, which is on one side of the on the east coast of the island, or
Mhm.
close to it rather, all the way to Kilkee, which is like down to the south. Like so, like I was all over the place. I went to Ballina and Galway and Kilkee and Cork. So I was moving around and I was looking like and I would always find sheep. I found sheep stuff on the bottom of my shoes. You know,
Yep.
but no yarn to buy.
Huh. I feel like that's going to become a deep dive for me soon. Maybe they just export it all? Or maybe
Oh,
it's all like sheep for food rather than for yarn?
I mean, they clearly get sheared. I mean, there were
Right.
definitely plenty of sheep that were in the various stages of being having been sheared and and growing wool back. So like
Yeah,
somebody's doing something with it. Also, there are sweaters all over the place.
that's true.
So
Huh. Yep, that's going to be a deep dive that I do soon enough. All right. Cool.
yeah, I will say I did not go on the internet and looked and went looking for a yarn shop. I just
Right.
figured I would stumble on one. I was like, I
Well, you would
have to,
think.
right?
With that many
But
sheep
yeah.
around, you would think that you would.
Yeah, like there's a very complex sheep tagging pattern because sheep herds can intermix because one person's land abuts another person's land. So like plenty of sheep to be seen and heard
Right.
and smelled.
Yeah. Weird. Yep, that's going to be a deep dive. Maybe we'll have answers by next time.
Maybe.
I haven't really been doing any other crafting. Just working on the knitting, trying to get through some books that I'm working on reading, and working. This whole having a real job thing sucks. I would like to just make stuff. It'd be great if I could get paid to make stuff. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but it would be nice. Well, is that all for us?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. I mean, it goes fast when there's only two of us to talk about stuff. So,
Yeah.
well, I think that's it then. We will be back in 2 weeks' time with our brand new featured fiber friend. And at that point, I believe that Lynn and Solace will be back with the group and we'll have some more adventures. All right, until next time. Bye.
All right. Bye.